Hi, this is Saintjerome of Crypto Experiences bringing yet another crypto experience. Today is July the 7th of 2025, and time is flying. So, Clif High, the man behind me in cartoon form, made big news in the XRP and crypto community this week with a X that he had, or a twit as we twit, as a Twitter remark he made, now called X, of course. And he is famous for his little web bots that figure out the future and the past. So, what Cliff has done is many years ago, he made a program. He's a programmer that would search out the web with little web bots, and they would go all over the internet in different languages and every place and look for unique language. Then, when he reassembled this unique language, it was very predicting of things that happen in the future, or maybe a description in the past, but especially the future. He nailed a lot of things. Now, what I have noticed over the years is that when you think it's going to be a certain time, it may not be 20 till 15, 20 years later, but it's usually quicker than that. So this man has been very much a pro crypto guy. Bitcoin is calling for 100,000 Bitcoin parties, which we've reached that, right? And Theta was going to be big. He's also called a couple that didn't do much. I think Pillar and what was the other one? I can't remember the other one. It had to start with a P also. But neither one of those really took off like he said. But you know, Theta's may have something coming. But he was always against XRP. It's the banker coin. Him and Bixweir would get on there and rail against the banker coin. And you know what? They're right. It's a banker coin, but that banker coin is going to be used in some big transactions coming up. Now, I haven't heard a lot in my community about XRP, but I know that there's like 400 some banks in Japan that are switching over to XRP. It's going to be used as an M bridge. You listen to Andy Scheckman, who's the precious metals guy, but he realized what's happening in the crypto world too. And I think he's got a little bit of XRP now, but it's going to be the in bridge between several countries. So it allows you to send your value across the ocean, 100% accurate on blockchain, and it gets there in about 3 seconds, maybe. And it costs pennies to do it. And you can do millions and billions of dollars in transactions for that. So XRP is a big one. And then all the ISO 222 tokens are going to be big ones. BRICS is meeting here soon to see if they continue on and using XRP. Now, BRICS is having some rough issues. They were all smooth together, but India said, it's so fast. We made some deals in the United States. Maybe we'll go that way a little bit. So I think we're going to be start and stop, start and stop, start and stop on a lot of stuff. I'm hearing in the grapevine that we may go 3 different starts in the United States before we kind of get it right. But I think XRP is going to be part of that, and you might benefit, folks. So if you recently bought XRP at 22 cents, well, it shot up 10 times, bam, right? It went up to $2.20 about. So I don't see it dropping too much in the future here now. I think it's got a big upside. Grok picked it. If you open, that's supposed to be thumbs up. If you did, Grok predicts that I did last week or so. Yeah, that should be a big one. So anyway, Cliff shocked the world because he was very anti XRP, and he came out with his tweet. Oh, tweet's the Now I'm going to read right off of Cliff's tweet. He a couple days ago said his site is Cliff is anti-selenite at Cliff underscore high. Damn, it was a hell of a fight. Bam, pow. Then she hit me in the head with a bunch of that Astro, and I tumbled back into a heap, and I bought some XRP. OMG. XRP. Cliff I bought some XRP. That's my parenthetical thinking there. This is not financial advice, and neither is mine. But just because I hate the code and it's a Bankster coin does not mean profit should be left laying there. And that's kind of the way I look at it too. So me and Cliff are thinking alike on this right now. It would appear that the deep state at some level is going to be promoting cryptos as part of the solution to their fiat currency collapse. And I think that's my opinion. I think that is imminent, and I think it's close. Their fiat currency collapse crisis and XRP will be the entry point for the middle and lower tier of our social order. And I think that's going to be between bigger institutions like countries and XLM, same kind of function, between people more and at a smaller level. So yes, I was defeated. I bought some XRP. The one Hyde Vandenberg convinced me. Her and a ton of recent publicity indicating a serious push by the deep state is underway. And a lot of people were saying, Cliff, no. And then some people were saying, welcome to the dark side, Clif High. So I seen a lot of people kind of change the cart. I mean, I just mentioned Andy Scheckman. He's saying, well, maybe that XRP is not a horrible thing. And Jim Willie now has been really saying that XRP is going to be something. And I would concur. I think XRP and XLM. Now, that doesn't mean the other cryptos are bad. I think Bitcoin is a good store of value. Litecoin's the best thing for transactions. Theta maybe making the internet go. And then you got all those other ISO 222 tokens like HBAR and what XDC, Cardano, etc. But the big one that everybody knows is XRP. Now, XRP is the token, and Ripple is the company kind of controlling it now. So when you say Ripple, it's not the token; it is the company. So that's what Cliff said. Now, because of this, I thought time for some crypto humor, and I put Grok into making some jokes. Now I released a set of 10, and I was going to do 10 a day for a while, but this came up in between. So I went back to Grok and said, make me 15 XRP jokes and make them funny. All right. Now I read them, of course, already. And yeah, that funny thing, I'm not so sure about, but I'll let you be the judge. And if you don't like the jokes, it's not me, it's Grok. So here we go. This is for you, Clif High, and all your people who follow you. You ready? Special XRP only joke bonanza from Grok. Here we go. Number one. Why did XRP throw the wildest crypto party? Because it settled the bill in seconds. Not funny. What's XRP's favorite pickup line? I'm faster than Bitcoin and I'll ripple your heart. Yeah, that's got a little humor. Took a shot at Bitcoin too. 3. Why did XRP join a race? It wanted to cross the border and finish the line first. Cross the border like a border crossing payment. Clever. 4. What do you call XRP at a comedy club? The fastest punchline in crypto. Bam. 5. Why did XRP get kicked out of the crypto ban? It kept trying to centralize the rhythm. Okay. 6. What's XRP's favorite superhero? The Flash, because nobody transfers value faster. Well, that wasn't bad. That was okay. Why did XRP go to therapy? It had an identity crisis over being a security or a coin. Now that's a little bit funny. SEC. What's XRP's favorite game? You ready? As I talked about this before, bridge. It's all about connecting banks. Yeah, M-Bridge, big one, between countries too. Why did XRP start a rap career? It wanted to drop ledger lines that settle in 3 seconds. What did XRP say to Bitcoin? Or what did it say? You're still mining? I am already rippled past you. Yeah, it's not funny. Let's see. Why did XRP get a speeding ticket? It was caught transferring funds at lightning speed. Just fact, not funny. What's our XRP's favorite dance move? It's called the ripple. It's smooth, fast, and a little controversial. Whoa, I want to see that ripple on the dance floor. Why did XRP write a love song? For all the banks it wants to settle down with. Well, that was clever. Kind of funny. Kind of funny. What's XRP's favorite courtroom drama? Suits. It's ready for any SEC showdown. And the last of these very hilarious, funny jokes is, why did XRP become a motivational speaker? It inspires everyone to hodl through the lawsuits. And that's kind of true. That's what everybody was doing that was believed in XRP eventually pulling out of it, hodl through the lawsuits. And yeah, when those things get settled and start coming, look out. It would be Katie bar the door. That shows you I'm a boomer. All right, and he said at the end, this grok, I hope these XRP jokes hit the spot and brought some extra laughs. If you're still craving more humor or want to dive into another crypto topic or even share more about what you got down, just let me know. Which of these XRP zingers made you chuckle the most? Want me to keep the Ripple party going? More XRP history jokes? Ripple versus other altcoins make XRP jokes wittier. That might be the case. Make them wittier, Grok. Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, I was trying to draw attention to the fact that maybe you shouldn't throw in the towel against XRP and use it for what it is. Do I plan on keeping XRP forever? I do not. However, it does behoove one to perhaps, even if you sell off most of your bag or whatever coin you have, to keep a little back in case you were wrong about its really high future. Now, kind of blew it with Theta. I watch it go all the way up to $16, and then I watch it come all the way down about 50 cents. Yeah, so that wasn't a good move. Those things happen. I watched Divi go up to 16 cents, and now it's like 0.0000 whatever it is. Unless you cry a bit, then you can drive it up for a double for a day. But anyway, that's all I got on XRP. And yeah, it is a banker coin. I would agree, but I think it's a banker coin that we're going to see and use pretty soon. So put your comments down below. You can be pro XRP or pro Bankster or pro I hate XRP or whatever you want to put. Doesn't matter to me. I'm kind of XRP neutral. I see it as a way to perhaps make some funds, maybe get it and transfer it into something else. I don't know, but we'll see. But I think it definitely has what's pointed to the left, the future. Now I got a 750 subscriber contest coming up very soon. I'm right around 700. I was 699 the last time I paid attention to it, so I don't know if I'm 700 yet. When I get to 750, some lucky person that I'm going to pick at random for my subscribers, I'll use some kind of program to randomize it, is going to get $50 USD in a crypto, probably Litecoin. And then there's going to be a second place where they'll get 20 in USD, probably Litecoin. And then there's a third place, they're going to get $10 in USD and probably Litecoin again. But we could negotiate perhaps in something else. So, all right. Well, thanks for watching here today. I've got a lot of codes down below to make a little money. Caleb and Brown is an awesome place to get your crypto and trade your crypto. If you use my link, you get a permanent 3.5% like that. I'm looking to go into some kind of partnership with CoinFlip here pretty soon, and that will be another competing place to buy your crypto. So I know one of the guys in the company, and he's a great guy. So I like CoinFlip. They got in my opinion, got the best ATMs out there, and they also do over the counter too. So if you're curious, so Ballet wallets are great to store your coins. And oh my God, the scammers are just driving me batty. I get like every day, I get 3 or 4. Someone's into your Coinbase account. Here, hit this link. We promise it's okay. We're Coinbase. I'm not on Coinbase. I haven't been on Coinbase for at least 3 years because it was a crappy service, in my opinion. So, all right. Well, thanks for watching. I'll get another crypto video out soon, and maybe some more jokes. And I'm going to put this one on different websites. So we'll get it on YouTube. We'll get it on HugeTube. We'll get it on BitChute. We'll get it on Rumble, and we'll get it on X and Patreon. All right. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Thumbs up if you would please hit like. It helps the algorithm. I haven't made a penny hardly off of this channel, and not that I'm trying to get rich. I just kind of enjoy doing it. You know, I'm this guy sitting on the couch. I'd rather talk to myself in the screen than watch something. So, all right, you guys take it easy. I will see you soon. Thank you very much. Bye.